Hello everyone! Welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. My name is Stephanie. We do this live almost every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If this is your first time ever participating in a live chat, please make sure that you are logged into your YouTube account. If you're not logged into that YouTube account, it's not going to let you participate in the chat. If you're here for the replay, that really doesn't matter. Hi! Hello everybody! People are starting to funnel in. That's great. Oh, I missed you guys so much. We had last week off because I had some doctor's appointments that I had to get taken care of. But this week, we have things to do. We have lots and lots of things to do. Oh, and while you're at it, please make sure that you click the drop-down box and that you select live chat instead of top chat. A lot of the times it likes to default over to top chat. You don't want that for your life. I may respond to something and you didn't see the question go through or the comment and you'll be lost in the sauce. It'll be a whole thing and it won't be fun. So we don't want that for you. We don't. Hello, John. Hi, and Leanne, and there's Debbie. Oh, Debbie, it's 1 o'clock in the UK for her. I'm so sorry that you cannot sleep for whatever reason, but very glad that you're here. Wonderful to have you. The disclaimer, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Dee. We also have 3 folks around here. They are locals. I promise you, they are locals, but they like to joke. They like to pick. They like to have fun. And if you say something and a pun can be made out of it, one of those 3 is going to get it. And that's Freaky, Sue, and Anthony, okay? One of them is going to get it. But I promise you, they're not trolls. They're locals. Hello, Mary. Welcome. So I have some blocking to do tonight, so I figured I would save that and do it with you guys while we are sitting here, because there's many different situations in which you will need to block, and there's different tools that you will use for different situations. I have blocking wires. Those are long, thin wires that you weave through your work and then you can pin those out. Those are good for things like shawls or garments or big blankets, things like that. I have a blocking board that is a very nice wooden board. If you guys remember that, I got that for Christmas, I think 2 years ago now. Beautiful, gorgeous board. And I use that whenever I have things like squares that I want to all be the same size. That is great for them because the pins for it are tall and I can stack multiples on there and block many things at the same time and they will all come out the same size. But then we have other things like doilies, for instance. And sometimes doilies can be really, really tiny. In this instance, I have made snowflakes, and they're for Project Panache. They're a couple rounds down. Everybody just got round 1 2 Fridays ago. So this is a couple rounds away. I'm, of course, ahead of everybody, but they need to be blocked, because if they're not blocked, then they are not going to look proper, because it's cotton yarn, so it needs to be blocked. It also needs to be stiffened because they are ornaments and they are going up on the Christmas tree. And while they are very stiff to begin with because I crochet tightly and it's very, very tiny stitches, I still want a little bit of extra security in it. So hello, Judy the Lurker and Mary. And there's Ruth. Hello. So, I am going to use my blocking mats for these. And I actually got these from Walmart.com. These are just their little foam mats. They were very, very inexpensive. Came in like a package of 9, I want to say, maybe even 12. I don't know. I have them all in the drawer back there, but this is what I use whenever I'm working with delicate things. So that's what we're going to use for this. Debbie said I'm making the Gypsy Queen shawl for my wedding. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Hello, Lena. So let me flip this around. Wait, down. Let me flip this so you guys can see. Okay. So first off, what we're not going to do is we are not going to poke fun at me and my relish jar. All right. I was in the kitchen. It was the closest thing to me that had weight to it that would also fit inside the bowl. And I am not one of those YouTubers. If this is your first time here or you're new, I would love to be one of those YouTubers who has a specific bowl that would fit in here that had all of the pretty little colors of pebbles or glass or whatever to weigh, you know, said snowflakes down. But that's not where you've landed. Okay, you've landed it. It's crochet clock, and this is what we have. So this is what we're going to do. I feel like one of my lights is flickering. I don't know why. Flip that. Maybe that's just catching my eye. Anywho, so we're not going to talk about my relish jar. First and foremost, we're not going to make fun of it. We're not going to make fun of it. So in this bowl, I of course have my snowflakes that are in there, and they are submerged in Stay Flow starch. It's a that's the brand of the starch. I use Stay Flow because it is what I am used to. I grew up in a Marine Corps family, grew up in the time of having to starch their camis for them to wear, and Stay Flow is just what I do. Some people, when they are making things, in fact, a lot of people would actually take the clear glue and they would water that down. And that is what they would use in this situation. That to me makes it just a little bit too stiff, and I really don't want to go there. So I am just using the Stay Flow, and that's what we're going to be working with. Be sure to check the size often. It can get big quick. Yeah. All right, so let me take this out and get the starch off of this. My relish jar, guys. Not sponsored, by the way. Literally, it was the closest thing to me. So, and it had weight. So we use what we use. It's there. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so I have several different ones in here. Oh, look, there's one of my hairs. Imagine that. Wait, I just lost it. It's in there somewhere. Crocheter's life. All right, so I'm gonna pull one of these out without my hair. Let me get that hair out of there. Come on, get. Are you gone? Okay. So what I like to do is I like to lay them out on a towel, and these have been soaking for about 2 hours at least. Yeah, about 2 hours is how long they've been soaking. And the reason that I leave them soaking is because cotton, you would think cotton is super absorbent, but it takes a while to absorb stuff, and I wanted it to actually soak up the starch. So I'm just getting the excess off of there. So it's going to be really, really, really wet. It's so pretty. So pretty, you guys. And then I just have some push pins. Hello, John and Freaky. I did try the glue method, and it changed the color of my yarn as it dried. I didn't like it. That's one thing that I do not approve of with the glue. The glue is always going to be my my last resort. All right, I should have brought something to tie up my hair. Okay, so this snowflake actually has picots all over the place. All over the place. The last round of this snowflake, there are picots galore. So I am just going to pin inside the picots. Sit straight. And they're curling. And that's what we don't want. That's why we do this, because we don't want our ends to curl up. because that's going to happen. We don't want that. Get in there. Stay. I don't remember if you guys remember in weeks past, I actually showed what they looked like. It's a whole different world once you block them. Hello, Aunt Jean Ann. I love you so much. I'm glad that you're here. It is a whole other world once you get them blocked. I'm sitting here looking, trying to decide if I actually need to pin these other picos. I thought that I was going to have to pin all of these picos down. I might need to. Yeah, I'm probably going to. You guys don't have to do this, of course, but I am I'm gonna pin them. Just to be certain, because I don't want them to start to dry and then curl up on me. That's not what I want for this. Oh, these are so pretty. They're so pretty, guys. So, so, so pretty. Oh, no, 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 no. I know this is insanely beautiful and exciting content that we have going on here tonight. Should I behave now that family showed up? Yeah, you should always be behaving freaky. Always. Hello, Diane. Diana. Whew. Okay, pin, pin, pin. Okay. All right. Looks kind of, I feel like I should be doing surgery, like I'm back in 7th grade science class, you know, with the frogs. That's kind of how I feel right now. Yeah, pinning out the picos was definitely a good call. Definitely a good call, because I thought that some of these were straighter than what they were. But they weren't. They were not. Okay. There is a picot right there. I was just talking to the patrons yesterday, and Dee, we were in our Super Sunday Zoom meeting, and Dee was there, and she was fussing the entire time because she was working on something that had picots, and I said, oh, honey. Oh, honey. I do have T-pins, Mary. The reason that I chose not to use my T-pins tonight is because I knew that I would have so many that were so close together, and T-pins are a lot wider at the top, and I don't have problems grabbing a hold of these at all. So that's why I'm using these regular push pins. But I do have T-pins. I absolutely have T-pins, and I use them quite frequently. Just not with this project right here. Because they're wee. They're super tiny. Get them all. All right, hang on. I got to hold this up so I can. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. Right, let me see if I can bring it up here. See, is it gonna focus? Is it going? Come on. It's not wanting to focus. Of course it's not, but it is so pretty, you guys. Oh, it is so, so, so pretty. So there's one. I never know how much to stretch the fabric when blocking. So the thing is as much or as little as you want. What I do is I like to just make sure that I am giving it the definition that I know that it's supposed to have, and then I leave it. Unless there is a situation where I'm trying to stretch it for some reason, like to go around a hoop or something like that, and I'm trying to push the limits, I tend to not stretch if I can. It's so, so, so pretty. It's so pretty. I love them so, so much. Oh, Carol, you're not late. We just started. We're going to be here a while. I don't know what everybody's plans are, but we may actually be here over the hour today. So for those of you who have just gotten back, I have my snowflake. It is in between the towel right here, and all I'm doing is I'm just pressing down gently on it. I don't want to wring it. Don't want to do any of that because we work so hard to get this beautiful snowflake done. We don't want to wring our work because that's going to move the threads and it's going to stretch and pull in areas that we do not want it to. We just want to be gentle, gentle, and press down on it just to get out the extra starch that is in here. Hello, Caroline. Welcome. So we don't damage our work. Damaging our work is not what we want to do. There's that one, and then we begin again. I have a couple different colors in here. Dum, dum, dum. All right. Got to get them to line up. It's so pretty. And I know that there's a bunch of you who are worried about the number 10 crochet thread for Project Panache. If you don't know what Project Panache is, that's what these are for. Project Panache is 11 different Christmas ornaments that we are all going to be making together. The first one came out 2 Fridays ago. It's on the website. It's crochetaclock.com. And we are going to be every 3 weeks, a new ornament will be posted for 11 rounds, and it will end just before Thanksgiving. And we are going to have beautiful, beautiful, classy, elegant, crocheted Christmas ornaments for our trees. So a whole bunch of us have chosen our themes. I am doing creams and brown tones. I think Ida's doing purples. Dee is doing red and, is it red and gold? I think. Almost everybody has chosen their colors, but I'm super excited to see everybody's photos coming up in the in the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. But we're starting it now. You're like, it's March. Why are we talking about Christmas? Because we don't want to wait until the last minute to do this. So spreading these out, these are small projects. They don't take much time. I know that it may look like it does, but they do not take much time at all. We can all work on them slowly and gradually, and then by the end of the project, we'll have a number of beautiful crocheted ornaments for our trees, or for you to gift to somebody if you have somebody that's getting married in your family this year. This would make great Christmas presents for them because they're newly married. They don't have this stuff yet. So it would be beautiful as gifts. Get over there. I feel like this one is going kind of wonky. Maybe not. Maybe that's just my eyeball. Red, white, and gold is what D is doing. Okay. There we go. Come here. But I will tell you that this is, I think 1, 2, this is round 3. I've already finished round 4, and I just started round 5. And it took me all of 20 minutes to make one ornament. Let me tell you, when I tell you that I wanted to change my entire theme, I wanted to change my entire theme. It's kind of ridiculous, but that Christmas ornament, it reminds me of, and anybody who has lived by the ocean will understand me when I say this, well, or was raised around the ocean. Perhaps that's a better way to put it. Floats for crab pots and such back in the day were glass. And they're beautiful, and they're super, they don't use them anymore, obviously. They're super rare now to find the real ones. There's fake ones, of course, but the old ones, just the beautiful colors that they were. And I was just working it up to see if I needed to make any adjustments for my work, because I was using a different type of yarn and I didn't know if it was going to size properly. So I was just working it up real quick just to see if I needed to make any adjustments. I got finished with it and I looked at it and I held it up, and just looking through the clear glass bauble, because these are the baubles that I have. They're just clear plastic baubles. That's what they reminded me of. They reminded me of those glass floats, and now I want a sea theme tree. So for those of you who know me, my Aunt Jean Ann is here. She obviously knows me, but before I moved to New Mexico, I had 5 or 6 different full themes for my tree, because I cannot just choose one. I had lavender and silver and gold and red and the all white tree and silver and blue, and had all kinds of them. And now I want an ocean. Now I want an ocean tree. But I have to, why is that looking kind of funky to me? This is a little bit off, I think. This one is just a little bit off. Come on, let's move you over just a little bit. There you go. That makes me feel better. Oh, they're just so pretty, you guys. It's just so pretty. Look at that. It's amazing. I don't want you guys to be scared. It is just crocheting. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of these. It's just crocheting. So here we go with another one. Again, I'm pulling it out of here. I'm just giving a light squeeze. Not even really a squeeze, just letting the starch drip off of it. This is very important because you'll get upset if you ruin your work. These are tiny, but this can be applied to to anything. So do not wring your work when you are pulling it out of a soak like this. Well, don't wring it, period. Period. Just don't do it, because you can be unhappy. Yes, I have my dad's and granddad's netted glass pot markers. What a lovely memory. Yeah, aren't they? They're beautiful. They are absolutely stunning. And when I finished with that ornament, that was all that I could see, is the turquoises and the teals and the blues, and oh, I'm telling you. I miss the old decorations. Shame you don't see them no more. Or you get pale plastic imitations, not as shiny. No, that's true. That's true. This is getting a little bit wet. I need to move this up. We can move you up. Just to make sure. So these will actually probably be dry in a couple hours. I'm guessing that's probably all it's going to take, is just a couple hours, because they're not very big. But we'll see. Oh, I squished that one. It's okay, little guy. Oh. So no proposing to these things? No. No. No ringing it. You don't want to do that. You will be very unhappy. Pico. I'm so excited for you guys to try these. And also, I know that I said this before, but if this is your first time working with crochet thread and you're a little bit scared of it or intimidated, it's okay. It is completely okay to be intimidated by it. But this, none of the ends are woven in, but this is the same thing. I just used DK acrylic thread, and this is what when I know that something has intricate detail in it, I always work it up in a bigger yarn first. And on top of that, I use scrap yarn so I can make each round a different color. My issue with this one is that everything is fine and dandy, everything is glorious all the way up until the last round. The last round, I was like, what is going on? And I couldn't visualize where my stitches need to go because everything was just one color. And that's why you do this. You work it up in scrap yarn first, so your mind understands what the designer is telling you to do, and you just tootle on along with it. And then I did this one. This is the exact same one, but this was in this is in Paintbox DK Cotton. Worked it up in that, and then I moved down to these. So there's always tricks. There's always things that you can do to help yourself out. What is that? That looks way off. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Please share a pic if possible. I'd love to see one dry. How long did you say you soaked them in the fabric stiffener for? 2 hours. I soaked them for 2 hours because I wanted to make sure that the entire thing had soaked up the starch. And I did not water down the starch either. It is just flat out Stay Flow liquid starch. And I'm using the liquid starch because I don't want to use glue. The hook that you used for your thread work makes a huge difference. I used a Clover and More hook and it just took forever to make. Switched to a Clover Soft Touch and it flew by. That's another thing. You know, like some people, I always tell people all the time, and folks get aggravated with me when I tell them that there's no such thing as splitty yarn. I really don't think that there's such a thing as splitty yarn. There is loosely spun yarn, but I don't believe that there's such a thing as splitty yarn. I think that there's such a thing as the wrong tool to use. And a lot of the times, if I switch up my hook, if I find that I am having issues, I normally use a tapered hook. But if I am working with yarn and I find that I am having issues, I'll switch over to a inline hook. And most of the time, it fixes the issues. And it's the same thing. If you're having issues and it's just not working right for you and you're struggling, you might just try a different hook. Oh, look, I missed a picot right there. No two snowflakes are the same, right? We're just going to ignore that that happened. That did not happen. It's fine. It's all fine. Poor little deformed snowflake missing a picot. Poor little dude. It's okay. It's okay. This is fine. This is fine. All right. So this one is actually a different design. It's been sitting over here on my desk for months now. I just figured that while I'm blocking, while I'm doing it, might as well do this one too. This one is made from DMC floss, and it is from the same designer, but this was actually, of course, when you can't use your fingers, that's when you get an itch. This is the center of one of her doilies. Sugar and Cream and Karen Simply Soft or Splitty. The correct tool for them is a flamethrower. They're loosely spun, John. They're very loosely spun. This one has puff stitches in it. Itty bitty tiny little puff stitches. So I'm being super careful with this. Oh, it's so pretty. Picot. 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 I don't know if this one is actually going to go up on my tree. It looks really, really, really dark brown right now, but it's not. It's a beautiful mocha color. It's a really beautiful mocha color. Look at that one. It's so pretty, and it's deformed. Hang on. I gotta look at them straight on. That's better. All right, so there is this one. Now we have more to do. Sit there, my beauties. The manufacturers are loosely spun. They combine that stuff again. Listen, I agree with you, okay? I completely agree with you. You cannot pay me. You cannot pay me enough. You just cannot. Getting this wet completely changes the color of this one. But this color is absolutely stunning. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but I promise you, it is. This is actually this color right here. That's what it is, that beautiful bronze color. It's just wet right now. Kind of looks black to me. No, it's not. It's a beautiful mocha color. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. I'm gonna starch all over my hands. Come here. Oh. Looks either white or pale yellow in the face. Cameras change colors a lot. A lot. Come here. I should say the mocha one is my favorite. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's such a bummer because I don't remember what it was the center of, which doily it was the center of. I was just messing around one night and decided that I needed to crochet with DMC floss. Come here. Little Picos. Did you drink it all up? No. No, I did not. Oh. Blocking really isn't all that hard, guys. See? There's really nothing to it. Oh no. Oh, my OCD. Oh, this is going to bother me. It's going to be okay though, Steph. This is going to be okay. You are going to be fine. You are going to be just fine. This is all fine. Once these are dry, will you ever have to block again? No. John is correct. Only if I wash them. If they get wet, yes, they will need to be blocked again. Because if they get wet, they're going to, the starch is still going to be there. So however they dry is however they dry. That one little green. That one little green. So pretty. All right. Come here. Why is it that, like, does anybody else have that problem? Your nose immediately starts itching as soon as you start doing the dishes. Why is that? As soon as you get your hands into something, something's going to itch somewhere. Never fails. Gently, gently, gently. I feel like I have to row, row, row your boat. Okay. Here we go. Pico. 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 Well, hello, Morgan. It's been a long time. Glad you could make it. As soon as I paint my nails, every runny nose. Yep, I get it. Every single time. What did I miss? Not much. I'm just sitting here blocking. I have no idea what that is. It's a piece of plastic or something. I also don't know how I saw that. Hello, Becky! Thank you so much. I am rather enjoying them too. I enjoyed making them. Oh, that was a little bit too far still. Yup. That's nice. I like it, Picasso. I feel like I forgot a pico there too. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And also, as a note, I will not be throwing away that starch either. I will be saving that. I will be putting it into a smaller container. I will be popping a lid on it, and I will be saving it for the next round of snowflakes. Because I don't like wasting money. And I don't care if I've got a half-gallon jug of this stuff. I don't like wasting money, and I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. So I will be saving it, because it's just starch. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. I hate blocking. I blocked all the squares to a beautiful blanket. I gave it at a baby shower, seeing the baby a few months later after they washed it, and it looked like it was never blocked. Yeah, that happens. Sometimes that does happen. But in this particular situation, these are Christmas ornaments. So hopefully these are never going to get wet again. But I do get what you're saying. I completely understand where you're coming from. And I'm so sorry. It's a little bit frustrating, but at least it was washed. At least you know that the baby has been using it. And that kind of makes it a little bit better because they've been using it. I didn't dilute it, but I don't want to pour it back into the jug. I just feel like pouring it back into the jug is probably not going to be the thing that I want to do. I'm just going to put it into a smaller container and keep it. And that way, if anything bad happens to it, if it doesn't look right, whenever it comes time for me to do the next round of snowflakes. If it just doesn't look right, then I'll throw it away then. But if it looks fine, I'm gonna use it. Lordy, let go. Well, where am I? Oh, I'm right here. I completely lost track of which snowflake it was I was pinning. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm done. There's that one. All right, tape. Really bothering me. Stop it. All right, last one is probably one that is not going to make it onto my tree. Oh no, I lied. I got one more. I got one more of the bronze color. I forgot. I fibbed. I fibbed. The lies I'm telling today. This towel's really starting to get wet now. It's a good thing we're almost done. Dum, da-da-dum, Pico, Pico. Little pins all over the place. Oh, they are kind of pretty, aren't they? with a green tree and not a pink one. Okay, there's that one. One more left. Just one. And it's the one that I like the least. It's probably not going to end up on my tree. I think they are exquisite. Will we get to see a tree reveal after Thanksgiving from everyone participating? I hope so. I certainly hope so. So for those of you who have been here for quite some time with me over the years, you know that I am not a fan of variegated yarn. I'm not a fan of variegated yarn. For me, when variegated yarn is worked up, it just looks so busy. And if I don't have solid colors to break it up, it messes with my eyes. And I thought that I was going to love this. I do not love it. I also hated working with it, which is why there is only one. I did the one, I finished it, I said no, no more. Off topic, sorry, but Bridgerton, did you get to binge watch it? Yes. Yes, I did get to binge watch it. And I finished it yesterday while I was crocheting. And when I tell you that I almost had a When Calls the Heart moment, I was about ready to swear off Bridgerton. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hadn't seen anything. Apparently this coming weekend the clocks here will go back to wintertime. Oh! This one is the cream thread with gold mixed in with it. And I hate it precious. I do not like it at all. You can't see it right now because it's dark and it doesn't look all that bad right now, but I promise you, once I get it up close to the screen, oh, I'm not a fan. It's your Charlie Brown one. I feel like it kind of does look pitiful if I'm being honest. I just do not like it. Ooh, I just poked myself. Knew that I couldn't get through this without poking myself at least once. Yay! So let me see if I can bring this one up to this camera. Yeah, it's not doing all that well. This way. Yeah, you still can't see it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it, Jesus. I do not like it. You can't see it with the way that the camera's going right now, but it's just, I'm just, but look at those, you guys. For those that wasn't here. Oh, let me grab it. Look. They're so pretty, you guys. I love them so, so, so much. Except for that one. I do not like that one at all. Ugh. But they're so pretty. They're so, so pretty. So pretty. I love them so much. Now I just gotta wait for them to dry. And then everything will be peachy keen. And it will be beautiful. They're gorgeous. I love them oh so much. The detail that is in them, like it's not doing justice. You're going to have to wait to see the pictures, because once they dry and all of that, it'll be a whole other situation. But they're pretty, y'all. They're super, super pretty. So, oh, okay. Ooh, I thought that I knocked over the starch. Put this right there. That's gonna dry. It's gonna do its thing. And then maybe if you guys remind me, maybe next week, I can bring them out and I can show you here what they look like. Because it's, again, we have, the patrons get everything a week early. So the patrons are getting round 2 this coming Friday. So it'll still be another month before you guys get that pattern and the whole roundup of things to do. But I'm super excited. Also, is anybody interested in staying to watch me try and paint the inside of baubles? Bye-bye, Ida. This is all dependent, me staying is all dependent on if I have moderators that are left. So Steph, Dee, you guys are the only ones that are left because Ida has to go. I don't have to do this on camera. I just figured, you know, maybe I might stay and do it on camera with you guys if you wanted, because it might be funny, because I've never done it before. It might be comical, but I have to wait to see if I'm going to have moderators, because if the moderators have to go, then we have to go too. No pressure. No pressure, because normally we would have been gone 5 minutes ago. Okay, Steph said that she's going to stay. I have no idea how this is going to work, guys. I have absolutely no idea. All I know is that I want my baubles to be a different color for the project that I am working on right now. So I got stuff. Let me in. Yes, I'm going to paint inside the baubles if I can. Really? Can you not just let me in? Pause for dramatic effect while Steph fights. Mercy. It's just little paper cups, honestly. Why paint them? Because they're clear. 2, 4, 6. Because they're clear and I don't want them to be clear. They're clear. I'm sorry if this rustling is loud, y'all. I do not mean for it to be. Oh, did I just squish that? Lord, Steph, be careful. All right. Cup. On the painting, how thick do you want the paint? Could you not pour a little in and roll it around? That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to attempt to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I do not know if it's going to work. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. But I am praying. I am trusting in the Lord that He is going to walk me through this. Maybe I can't even get into the daggum. I can't even get into this. Where is the? I feel like I need some tweezers. Need something. I need something. Jesus be a pair of Caesars. Oh, here we are. All right. Into the trash. By the way, if you were here watching about the blocking stuff, you can just move along right now because it's done. Ugh. Water down the paint a little so it's smooth. I don't have water. Wait, I do have water. Tip for next time, if you get the little Dixie cups, there's only one wrapper. I don't even know how much of this stuff. We're just gonna do this. I don't even know how much. Here we go. We're doing this. I don't even know. Oh, that's such a pretty color. I feel like I need a spinner. Unless it's very watery paint. I don't... I feel like I need more. More! The crafters are sitting over there screaming in unison at me. Come on, there's a hole right there, and I don't want that hole right there. Okay, good job. Good job. All right, all right. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Listen, I don't like being wasteful, okay? I'm gonna get it. Did it stop spreading? Yeah, it stopped spreading. Down. Down. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. Down, 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 down. Oh, this is a very good idea. This is a very, very, very pretty color. You're gonna need a lot more paint. I know, I'm getting there. Getting there. Oh, how did you almost get out? Who do you think you are? Looks coppery sparkle. That's exactly what it is. It's bronze. It's actually called Rich Espresso. But whatevs. All right, one more squirt. Oh, it's getting hard to see. Everything was going swimmingly until it got mostly coated. And now I can't see where the paint is. Oh. There's only tiny little bits left, you guys. See? Come on, get smaller. Work with me. Come on. Roll around. You can do it. Tiny little bits. Tiny, tiny, tiny little bits left. It's also why I recommended watering it down just a tiny bit. Thins the paint just enough that it flows smoothly, but it still gets coverage and you save a little on paint. Okay, I will try that next time, Dee. But I only have just tiny little bits left. It's coming. I promise it's coming. I know you guys can't see it, but it... How many do you have to do? 6. Almost. Almost. Yeah, buddy. Oh, 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 okay. All right, all right. Settle down. Settle down. It's okay. It's all right. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. It almost started like glugging out on me. No. You are to stay right there. Can you slide down there? Yeah! Over there, just one tiny little spot left. One tiny little... Yes! Oh! Picasso! Picasso! Boy, you can't tell me nothing! You can't tell me nothing. Nothing, I say. Nothing. I was planning on doing them all the same color, but I don't know if I'm actually going to have enough paint to make them all the same color. But we will see. It's down there. Over there. Oh. I am so happy with myself, you guys. That went so well. Oh, it went so well. Okay, Dee, so should I put water in the bobble? Just a little bit of water in the bobble? Is that what you're saying? It has to be, because I don't want to put water, I don't want to put it in the paint itself, right? I'm sure that's not what you... Agonizing fun. I know, but it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I promise you. Gosh, I love that color. Man, I love that color. All right. I got my little water bottle right here. I'm just gonna put just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Oh, I'm so nervous. Ugh. Tiny drops at a time. Couple drops. We're just gonna do it. Oh, I could do glow-in-the-dark paint if I'm going to make some for my brother, probably. We'll just do it. We'll just see what happens. Swirl, swirl. Oh, that's not okay. Wait, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. This is what did I say? Wow. No, I do not like holes. We do not like holes. That's not Picasso. Fill in. Oh no, the water put a bubble in it. That's not Picasso. That's not what we like. We don't like bubbles. Bubbles is not the life that we are about. Do not hold that over your face and look up. Oh gosh. Sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. I was trying to see inside of it. Clearly, I was having a moment. Come on, little hole. Close up. All right. You know that you're messing up when it's Freaky that gives you a safety tip. I'm just saying, okay? Man, this is so cool, you guys. I'm letting all of it soak down now, or run down rather, because I'm at the very last part of it. And I can't tell if there's, yeah, there's still some in there. It's closing slowly. Slowly. Who but Freaky would think of that? I don't know. I'm going to have to either find video or make one to show how it's done with water. I mean, this really isn't too bad. Hi, Sue! You missed, come on, just, woo! Settle down. Settle down, Tonto. Lord have mercy. Boy, that just all came out super quick like. All right. There is number 2. Super pretty. So you missed the blocking. I am putting paint inside of bubbles. That's what we're doing. And Freaky is giving me safety advice. All right. Oh. That one's got an indent. I say nay. Now I'm wondering how they do it in... I think I don't know how they do it in factories. All right. So... Oh. It's not Picasso. Okay. All right, here we go. With number 3. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Swirly, 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 swirly. Swirly, swirly. Swirly, swirly. Guys, seriously, this is so much fun. Honestly. I think I managed to get like half of it done that time. Paint, 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 up, 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 cover you up. Yeah. Nope, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not acceptable. There's an air bubble in the bottom. This is not how we're living our life. This is not what we signed up for. See, now I would just leave this mess and hope and pray that it would all, you know, like flow down and fill it in and everything, but I'm just too controlling. Talking to your balls, really? Yes. Yes, I am. I mean, it's working almost. At least I think it is. I feel like it is. Ooh. Boy, let me tell you, when all this mess gets to the end, it all just comes all at once. You got to really be paying attention. Come on. Work with me. Just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit more. Just a tiny little bit. Really? Just a tiny little bit. It's a change from talking to her yarn. Listen, it happens, okay? It happens. We are who we are. I'm not going to apologize for who I am. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm happy. Picasso. Picasso. They're so pretty. Oh, I love them so much. Okay. Ugh. Too much. Too much. Okay. All right. I wonder if Delbert did this, if there would be air and air bubbles. There is air bubbles. Well, there was. There isn't now, but there was. I had to work on them. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do two with the cream. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. Ooh. I'm just gonna wait. Delbert's not their best time to blame him, just saying. That's true. That's very true. Come on. Close. I see you over there. I think it needs more. Ooh, that's a big old air bubble. That is unacceptable. There you are. Lord. If there ain't enough paint. Ooh. Settle down. Go down to the side. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's exactly where I need you to go. Thank you. And just continue on to close. Thank you. please. Thank you so much. Thank you oh so much. Oh, so much. Almost. Yeah. Almost. Did the air bubble go away? I think the air bubble popped. Come on now. Tiny little bit. Tiny little bit. Ha! Ooh! Whew. Lord, I looked up at just the right time. All right, so I got 4. I'm definitely not going to have enough of this to do another one. I got 4 of those. And now I have this, I guess, a pearly color. Pause for dramatic effect whilst I try to actually get into it. All right. Ooh. Now that would do my in 4 and 1. It's probably going to do my head in too as well, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Do they only need 1 coat of paint? It looks that way. They're all very well covered. It looks perfectly fine. Ugh. Why can't I pour just a little bit? Doing the painting this way, you're sure it won't scratch off. That's the truth. All right, here we go. Oh, that is a beautiful color. That's not a cream color. Oh, that's not a cream color. Oh, it's not cream. What a pleasant surprise. Oh, I'm super stoked, you guys. I am super stoked. Wait until you guys can see this. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, do I love it. I love it. You guys see this? Can you guys see it? Oh, it's so stinking pretty. Look at how pretty that is. Just, oh, it's so pretty. I'm so pleased. It's taupe. It says that the color is taupe. Listen, Jesus was with me the day that I was shopping. Jesus was with me the day that I was shopping because I did not know that I needed these so much. Jesus was with me, you guys. He was with me. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh. Spend time with Steph while she wastes. Did that paint faster? Yes, it did. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. I am just over the moon with this color. It is metallic acrylic paint. I think it's wet paint. Freaky. Nope, do not drip out on me. Not yet. We still have just a little bit more work to do. Oh gosh, there's air bubbles all over the place in that one. I mean, I might have to do a second coating in that one because there's air bubbles all over the place. We just gonna leave that one just like that. Yeah, it's closing up. Lord, there's air bubbles all over the place. That one's got a couple, but not nearly as bad as this. See, this is what happens when you go too fast. When you think that you have the hang of it. I mean, this one is just splattered with air bubbles all over the place. That's not okay. We'll fix it though. We'll do another coat. Okay. All right, so I have 2 of those and then 4 of these. How pretty. It might have been, yeah, I think I might have shook too hard. I think I might have. Maybe I need to shake it again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But, so I will let these hang out overnight as well and let them dry. I probably should have done 3 and 3. Probably should have done 3 and 3. But listen, so here's the thing. What I did with Project Panache was I specifically wanted to start it when I did. Because I wanted to leave an empty week. And that is right before the right before Thanksgiving. There is an empty week. And I wanted to leave that week in case you had favorite ornaments that you just wanted more of. And I feel like this might be my favorite one that I want more of. We'll see. We'll see what happens because it's only, I think, either 5 or 6, whichever one it was that I said earlier. We'll see what's going to happen, but I love them. I love them oh so much. I'm super excited about it. I may end up with a whole bunch of those baubles. I don't know though. Okay, guys. So until next week, you guys make sure that you are spreading kindness and being as kind to whoever it is that you come across, because you never know who could be going through what. You have no idea. Hang out with us in the Facebook group. If you're doing Project Panache, please post pictures. We want to see them, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.